Ashton Probst is a 10th grade student attending Lambert High School who, unbeknownst to most people around him, has been dealing with autism since the age of 6. Like many other disorders, autism is not something many people are comfortable with talking about openly. In fact, in some cases, some people are looked down upon just for having autism. But why is this? Is it because they look or act different? People with autism are still people, just like you and me. And to show this, I asked Ashton a few questions about his experience with having autism.
Is it hard to tell people about your autism?
Well, not really, because I don't tell them that I have autism.
Why don't you tell them?
Because once they think you're different, once they know you're different, they'll start treating you like you're different. So I like to, just play it cool, just act as normal as I can.
How has autism affected your life so far?
Well, that's kind of hard to explain because I don't know how it hasn't affected my life. Well, what my life would have been without it. So it's kind of hard to tell what it has really done to my life that it hasn't.
Is there anything you've learned from it?
Well, in the easiest terms, don't judge a book by its cover, because you might be labeled as autistic, but you don't know what's under the label.
Just as I thought, Ashton is uncomfortable with sharing that he has autism due to his fear of being treated differently because of it. Autism might impact his life negatively, but what about the people around him? To answer this, I asked Ashton's mother about how Ashton's autism has affected her.
Have there been any positive impacts that having a child with autism has given you?
There have been many positive impacts as for having a child with autism, things we didn't expect to have. I actually have changed my course in my career. I was a teacher before he was born, and I ended up staying home with him because of all the symptoms he had and all of the issues that we had. Take him to therapy and that kind of thing. So when I went back to school, I decided to change my career and to teach special ed. And so now I'm an autism teacher. So I teach students who have autism because we had a lot of issues with people that didn't really understand how to teach a child who had autism, especially high functioning like Ashton's. And I felt like I had the ability, because of my experiences, to understand what they go through, and maybe I could be more sympathetic. So I decided to be a special education teacher.
Have there been any memorable instances related to Ashton's autism?
There have been a lot, and that's the one thing that comes out of kids with autism, is that because everything is delayed, and you always wonder, can we reach these milestones? Any milestones that he reached, we were very excited about. With my other 3 kids, I don't remember when they first said their first words, or they used their first sentences, and I can remember distinctly when Ashton said "I love you" for the first time, or that he could answer the question, "What's your name?" When we were at a store, at Michael's, that's when that happened. And we were standing in our house when he first said "I love you," and I can remember those things with him, where I didn't remember them with my other kids because it was so memorable. It was monumentous for us. And I also, everything he does when like last year, he won an essay contest at school, and we fought so hard to get him help with writing, and because it was one of the impacts he has is his writing and organizing skills. And so when he won a writing contest for the school, it was very momentous. And so we remember those kind of things. And even really being able to drive. There was a point in time when I wasn't sure he was going to be able to even drive a car, because I didn't know how he would react to being in charge of a vehicle. And so I'm more proud of those things, and I can remember those more distinctly now than with my other ones.
Autism affects different people in different ways, whether it be good or bad. If people would stop judging others for being different, then perhaps people with autism would be more comfortable in the social environment. As stated by Ashton, don't judge a book by its cover.